Boys and girls, welcome back to the stream. Dulario, good to see you. Soulflex, Fassi, Trust, Hoove, good to see you, bro. Rana, DC, John, Minato, Dice, Shing, how you guys doing today? Now, I've been gone for a decent amount of time, a few days. Matt, good to see you as well, buddy. Those of you who are new, make sure to like the video. It does help me out a lot. I appreciate it as well. Shinobi, Hand, Merkel, VR, Armzilla, how you guys doing, bro? Now, ever since I've been gone, the market has been pumping significantly, specifically altcoins. Now, if you go on TradingView and we go look at the total free, you guys can see it's basically retested the previous trend line. Crypto God, good to see you, bro. Mr. Fantastical Dimanji, I can't really pronounce that name, but you guys can see, right? Total free has went all the way from down here and almost retested this line. Now it's having a little bit of correction as dominance starts to go higher. Now there is two scenarios that could play out right now. Right? There is two scenarios that could play out. One of them is we could have another retest of somewhere around these regions. I'm thinking around these regions right here. Or, you know, we could go lower. But the base case is, at the moment, there isn't any risks of a recession. The only thing that's, you know, preventing the market from exploding at the moment is unemployment. Now, we do have data coming out on the 6th of September. That is going to be the big factor in which way the market moves. So my base case at the moment is I do think we are going to come down a little bit lower, whether it's over here, whether there's another retest of down here. I do think it will happen as dominance continues to go higher. A lot of people, when dominance had this little drop right here, people were calling for alt season literally a week ago. But now it's trending back higher now. So as dominance gets closer to 60%, a lot of these Bitcoin maxis are going to eventually flip into total free and possibly Ethereum. But Ethereum is struggling right now. So if Ethereum does go lower, I do think total free will also follow. Now, this is pumping because the market is pricing in a rate cut in September. So generally what happens is, you know, I do think if we get a 25 basis point rate cut, I think the market will have a little correction, including altcoins. But if we don't, and we have a 50 basis point, then what that means is the market is going to continue to rally, and specifically altcoins. Altcoins will rally, Ethereum will rally, and that could be the end of the Bitcoin dominance if we get a 50 basis point rate cut. Ross, good to see you as well, buddy. Black, good to see you. Brian, good to see you. Miffy, good to see you as well, bro. We're on 50 likes, 50 people, 50 likes. That's brilliant. Raysad, good to see you, bro. Sam, walaikum salam, bro. How you doing? Mr. Fantastical, good to see you as well. Martin's, good to see you as well, buddy. Now, I do think there's a 30% chance, 40, maybe 20 to 30% chance that the bottom is in. I do think that specifically for Ethereum, there's about 20 to 30% chance. If this goes back lower here, I do think the altcoin market will also follow, and I do think dominance will break out and trend towards that 60%. And when that happens, our alts will continue to go lower. It all depends. If the dominance explodes on a Bitcoin downtrend, alts will get destroyed. You know, they will get destroyed even harder. So this is the only thing we have to look out for at the moment. Can't see comments on the screen. That's because I haven't really selected no comments yet. Hoove. That's why. Yeah. I'm back now, boys. I'm back. The market. I need to start doing these live streams now. The market's getting a bit interesting now. If Nvidia gives good numbers, you think it will push the market up a bit? I don't think it will push the market specifically. I think it might push a few AI coins. maybe the top AI coins will follow. But that NVIDIA trend has already played out, Shinobi. The NVIDIA trend has already played out. So a lot of people are thinking now the NVIDIA trend is still valid. I don't think it's valid. There has to be another company now, maybe Microsoft or something, maybe Apple changing their name into AI, or it could be something as ridiculous as a new form of AI technology coming out. One of the big companies making something that's quite unique, and that would trigger a massive AI run. That's all it is. That's all it takes in crypto. We could have, for example, I don't know, Facebook changing the name back into Meta or something, and we'll have a massive gaming run, even though they're already classed as Meta now. But something as simple as that can trigger a narrative. That's why. Give us more 100x gems. What? Not giving you guys no 100x gems, my friend. What the hell? Omar wa alaikum salam, bro. We only had 25 likes. I don't think that's the case, is it? I thought someone said 50 people, 50 likes. Boy, smash the like button. Michael, good to see you, buddy. David, good to see you. Khalid, very good to see you. What's the buying area for OTK? What is the good? There's no specific buy area for OTK. It came down to my buy regions. I don't know what it's going to do now, to be honest. It's hard to say what it's going to do now. Overkill, spicy. Good to see you, boys. Khalid, how are you, bro? I'm doing all right, Tim. How are you doing, buddy? Is altcoin season going to be narrative to narrative, or is everything just going to pump? I think initially everything is just going to pump. It's going to be just like the fact that, do you guys remember when the ETFs went parabolic, when the ETF stuff, everything initially started to pump? Everything will pump, and then it will go from narrative to narrative. That's what I think is going to happen. Lewis, good to see you as well, buddy. I think that's how it's going to start. I think it'll be one narrative. It will be the initial. It will be everything pumping initially, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top coins, and then some sort of news will come out. Maybe it's the AI news, maybe it's gaming news. One of those narratives will start pumping, and all the influencers are going to be talking about that specific narrative, and then that will be the narrative for a few months, and then it will switch as something else comes. This is how it works. This is how it works. Maybe it's RWA, maybe it's AI. We don't know specifically. That's why we diversify initially, and then we can maneuver based on which one pumps first. Minato, how you doing, bro? I don't get tanned, bro. I don't really get tanned too much. It wasn't even that hard to get tanned. Would you take a look at OCH on Orchai Chain Eco? The vesting schedule is pretty unclear. Yeah, my friend, we can have a look right now, actually. OCH. So it's under $1 million in market cap. Volume is average. Terrible exchanges. Let's have a look at what this is. Power DeFi, orchestrate powered by AI. DeFi. First of all, I'm not bullish on DeFi. I am bullish on Orchai Chain, and this is part of the ecosystem. So if Orchai Chain does pump, this will specifically pump with Orchai Chain. Now, I don't know how much links they have with Orchai Chain. They could have just used to launch on them, but yeah, it is backed by Orchai Chain then, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, if Orchai Chain does well, this will follow. Orchai Chain has already had its time, I think. I'm not really bullish on Orchai Chain. I'm holding my portfolio, but I don't think it's going to give you life-changing money. So therefore, I'm not really, I wouldn't really buy this, my friend. Just look at the exchanges, they're terrible. Most of the volume is on Mexi. And I guarantee you most of that is bots. But this could do well, though. This is a micro cap. This can do well, and it's a brand new project. If Orchai Chain, what's the market cap of Orchai Chain? I think when AI takes off, or you could actually hold this, because as AI takes off, and Orchai chain starts pumping, the ecosystem will also pump. So this could be a good trade if I don't see anything more than a trade. Sensei pumped a bit, some paper hands dumped. It's not that paper hands dumped is it's quick money for them, so they sell and then they buy it. But then it doesn't really matter. This type of little pump and dump stuff I don't really see as valid short term, short term. He did pump. He pumped to like 14.5 cents, was 0.14, and then it just came back down. But this was just a few whales that I got them to buy, and they just I think they started market buying or something, bro. This was just a few of my whales buying. But this is the thing though, right? As more whales accumulate, as more big players accumulate the project, it's very unlikely to dump. So now I do think 0.01 is going to be the resistance. I highly doubt it will go below that because a lot of the supply now is probably held by whales. So it's very unlikely to dump. And this is a very good project. People be sleeping on this. I don't know why. You are good to see you, buddy. G giving gems and keys. I think the rate cuts will rally, but for how long? Till November? No, my friend. The rate cuts have already been priced in. This is why the market is rallying initially, because the whole market is expecting a rate cut. This is why we're pumping now. This is in anticipation for the rate cut. The market prices everything in. So whenever the Fed talks about a rate cut, they've already priced it in. The market's already been pumping because they're expecting a rate cut. So generally after the rate cut, it gets sold off, especially if it's a 0.25 rate cut, which is realistically not enough to make the markets go parabolic. If they do a 0.5 rate cut, then that's a different scenario. Then that could be the bottom for everything. The last dip in August, which I timed very perfectly anyways. Would appreciate your opinion on Tau. I like Tau. I hold Tau in my portfolio. It's not going to give you the crazy amounts of gains, but if you have large amounts of money and you want to save 5 to 10x, Tau is a good bet. Has all bottomed in your opinion? It's a brand new project, guys. You guys seen this? It did not pump. Well, it kind of pumped, but it didn't pump the way most people are expecting this to pump, as with the rest of the market. It went to like 11.5, basically 11.5 cents. But this is very expected. Why? Because this is a brand new project. New projects, struggle initially until the narrative takes off. Because, when the narrative goes parabolic, people look for newer coins. People already know all the old AI coins. They start looking for new ones. The Fetch AIs, the AGIXs. They take profit and start looking lower down. And this is when all and Sensei will pump. So don't think just because this isn't pumping. This is a brand new project. They haven't done marketing yet, which is smart. You want to market during the bull run. You don't want to market during the bear market. When everything is sentiments down, no one really cares about crypto. Retail has zoned out for a bit, or they're in memes. You don't want to market them times. You want to market when everything's primed. Right now, nothing is primed. If anything, it's only specific coins, and this is how it's only specific coins pumping. Is the older coins, is the ones that's already been through a little cycle already, or they've already pumped. Everyone knows about them now. All the influencers are talking about them. You want to get into these ones that no one knows at the moment, especially if they're good projects, which Alt and Sensei are. So when everyone starts talking about them, as when the AI narrative takes off, you will make life-changing money. But that all depends on if you can hold on to your bags that long. A lot of people are weak-minded, and they will sell. And you look back in 4 months' time, 3 months' time, when AI is taken off, and you see this and Sensei go parabolic, you're gonna think to yourself, I should have held. And then you're gonna end up FOMOing and making minimum gains. Where if you held for a few months, and accumulated, you would have made crazy amounts of money. This is what happens to a lot of people. There's so many projects who, I'll give you a prime example. This is one of the coins that was just so dead for so long. You look how flat it was. It was flat for months until we went parabolic and did hundreds of X's. You have to hold your bag sometimes for a long time. This was almost a year that people were holding this. And it was more or less consolidating at the same prices, and it just went parabolic out of nowhere. So you have to hold your tokens at some point. If you don't hold them long enough, this done 181x. That's crazy, and it's not even at all-time highs. So, like I said, and the same cases for OTK as well. You have to be able to hold your tokens. Some tokens, I mean, look, since June, all this done is just consolidate and go down all the way to like October times. So if you're not willing to hold on your bags for at least 4 or 5 months, they don't expect to make life-changing money. That's all I can say. I've noticed a lot of people are saying, "Oh, during this little rally, why is Sensei not pumping? Why is all not pumping? Why? Because they're brand new projects. Brand new projects are not going to be known by the masses. This is why you're in them early. AGI and AI tech, when the ETFs were going live, when the ETFs got accepted, just look what these guys are doing. They were just dead. ETF got accepted around these times. The ETF hype, it was just dead. And this is when everyone started doing, and this is when all the other groups started finding out and they started pumping it. That's all it is. Same thing with AGI, because they're brand new projects. No one knows about them. But, over time, when the narrative takes off, everyone starts catching on. See this. All this done was just dump. Even throughout the ETF hype, it was just barely done. Like it barely moved like a lot. I think less than 1x up, 30% up during the big ETF when most other coins were going 5x, 6x. Everything was going parabolic, but this was just dead. Why? Because the narrative hasn't hit yet. This is because then brand new coins that haven't marketed themselves. That's all it is. The smartest teams are the ones that market during the narrative, not when everyone is just hype random coins or the big coins are pumping. You don't market then. You market when when everyone's talking about AI. So just be patient, guys, and just hold on to your bags. I've given you guys very good examples of if you just hold your tokens for a little bit of time, you will make good money. What kind of question is that? What do I think about Mexi? I think Mexi is a decent exchange. Just don't hold your tokens on there. But Mexi is probably the best exchange to access low caps. At least you can do is hit the likes. Listen, guys, there's 65 people in here. Just smash the like button. Hair down equals bearish. The market is a bit bearish right now, but it's a good time to accumulate, though. I mean, let me see. I don't think it's a good time to accumulate. Yeah, it's not a good time to accumulate. Look at dominance is breaking out, so I wouldn't really touch anything right now, especially when everything's up so much. What's my email address? I'll send you my postcode as well, Merkel. There's no other YouTuber who gives more alpha on public stream than G. It's not even close. That's actually true, I do give a lot of public, a lot of alpha on public. I already told you guys on so many streams that the market rallies when a rate cut gets announced, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what I told in my private group as well. Literally 2-3 days before the market started pumping, I told my group, is a very high likely chance the market is going to rally, on the FOMC, and people started accumulating. And since then, all the top altcoins I've been telling you guys to buy has done a lot of 2x's, 3x's. Look at Tectum. Tectum has pumped basically a 2x. It went from like 4.5. I think it went as high as $10. Look at Naka. Told you guys to buy Naka. What has Naka done? A 2x. It basically done a 2x because I gave my buy order on this as 6.2 in the private group, and it went to 6. So I gave it a 62 cents. It went to 60 cents, and it went as high as I think it was like 120 something. That's a double right there. EMC, the one that I've been telling you guys about, even though I haven't bought this yet. This done like a 4x or something from the lows. It went from 7 cents all the way to I think it went as high as 30 cents. What other token? I still wouldn't buy this until they're going to fix their tokenomics soon. They just haven't done it yet. What other coins is there? AI tech had a very good rally. Everyone, a few streams ago, everyone was calling this a scam. I guarantee you they're not calling it a scam now. They're not going to call it a scam now because it's pumping. But as soon as it corrects back down here or something, because the market gets bearish, I guarantee you they're going to call it a scam again. And then when it pumps again, they'll just be quiet. This is how a lot of people are. So you have to just accumulate, have conviction in these projects. This is why when it goes down, I'm not hesitant to accumulate, because I know these guys will get tier 1 exchange listings. So why am I going to be concerned about short-term price action, knowing that they're going to get tier 1 exchange listing when the market gets hot again? It will pump regardless. The bigger your bag is, the more the less gains you have to look for. If you got 50k in this, all you need is a 10x to make $500,000. If you got 20k, all you need is a 20x. So it's like, the bigger your bags have, especially the whales, the people that have large amounts of money, you don't need to look for crazy X's. That's the way I do, at least. It's only the people that have lower capital that need the higher X's. That's why I'm a little bit more degen for them. SY, how you doing, bro? There's a lot of coins. AGI had a good pump. AGI went from 8 cents and done a 2x as well. It went to like 16, 17 cents, I think, on a massive wick. Everything pretty much done a 2x. And the thing is, my private group and most of you guys, even in the chat, are still up on Sensei. OTK had a good pump as well. Now is just consolidating. Everything that I've been telling you guys to buy, apart from AWT, is up. That's it. Everything else is up. Even Munity pumped to about 1 cent. It's almost a 2x. It's at 0.08 now, but it wicked up to like 1 cent. You just have to accumulate and just be patient. That's it. Video had a good reversal as well. Went as low as 60 cents and went as high as, I think, $1. That's still a good pump. Injective done well as well from the lows. AMU pumped like 2.5x. Just look at AMU. It went from 0.8 all the way to like, I think it was 2.4 or something. This is a massive pump. From 0. I think it went as low as 0.07 or 8 on KuCoin and pumped all the way to 2 cents. Like I said, if you don't hold a DeFi project, this is a very good one. And it's shown, it pumps with the market. Hi G, awesome Patreon. Thoughts on layer 1 Canto, L1 DeFi RWA, Baby Boch Injective. Oh, actually, you told me to look at this. I'll have a look at this actually. I do like layer 1s that RWA, and if it's linked to Injective, that's even more bullish. The chart doesn't look the best, but it is a brand new project launched in May. Bearish month. This is very expected. It's not really bearish in my opinion, but it does look a bit bad. Decentralized finance on speed rails, layer 1 blockchain built to deliver promise to DeFi through innovative incentive mechanism, cutting edge. Okay, so it has 5,000 TPS. It's not too bad. Transactions cheap. Yeah, this is actually not too bad. Doesn't look like they have a docs team though. But for the market cap, I don't think it's really worth the investment. Use on the ecosystem. Okay, so they've got tokens on the ecosystem. They got Seller, they got layer 0. So it's a DeFi project, that's why. Okay. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of projects on the ecosystem, which is good to see. When there's a lot of projects on the ecosystem, it means that people are using it and building on it, which for me is bullish. It doesn't look like there's much dilution either. It's not a bad project, my friend. If it does continue to go lower, this is not a bad project to trade, even to hold. What's the exchanges looking like? Decent exchanges, crypto.com as well. This is not a bad project at all. I wouldn't be mad if you held this in your portfolio. I just want the market cap to be a bit lower, like maybe 10 million, then we'll consider buying this. But this is not a bad project. Thoughts on LX1? Let's have a look at LX1, buddy. This doesn't even look like this is a project. Oh, L1X. Oh, fuck. Oh, layer 1X. The hell's this? First of all, it's got 1,000 trading volume. Instant red flag. This is not really dead, but we can have a look. Let's have a look on the Twitter as well. They're active on the Twitter because the volume's so low, it might just be a dead project. Built without boundaries. 4th generation blockchain. Okay, layer 1. Unlocks the proof of blockchain stability with layer 1. So it is audited. That's good to see. If they have a docs team, this could pick up at some point, to be honest. It all depends on it. Their website is pretty decent. It's not the worst website in the world. They don't really have any good backers. So they have a few projects already built on them. So they partner with University of Western Australia, Prism Group. Where is the docs team? Is there a docs team? Partners. It doesn't look like there's a docs team, but it is audited. 14th of August, 4 hours ago. Yeah, they're quite active. 6 games on chain coming to layer 1. Yeah, this is, my friend, this is not a bad token, actually. Not a bad token at all. This could be a very good trade. Let me add this to my watch list. L1X. Not a bad token, my friend. Layer 1s will perform. And this just looks like it's just pretty much at the bottom. The volume is so awful. Let's see what exchange is on. It's only on Mexi as well. Yo, that's some terrible like volume, but that's, I want to know what the market cap is as well, because otherwise it's not going to be worth it if the market cap's like 200k and the dilution is 28 million. It's not going to be worth. Yeah, this all conversation is the same as AGI Tokyo was given in January when it was at his. That's exactly right, bro. There was a bunch of people who wanted to sell AGI early because they made like a 2-3x or some shit on it in the when I started my private group back in January. People wanted to sell it, but I goes to them, bro, listen, it's only done the 2 to 3x. The market is bullish. Why are you gonna sell? Why are you gonna settle for a 2 to 3x? It doesn't make sense. And I explained to them, bro, listen, you have to hold your bags for a little bit of time. In order to make any crazy money, you have to be patient. If you're not patient in crypto, you would not make money. There's another guy in my private group. He bought all recently. He started crypto this I think he started crypto this year. He goes to me, bro, oh, it's a scam. Why is there no volume? There's no one trading it. I go to him, what are you even looking at? Because I'm looking at the BNB chain. It's only on the B. Bro, I go to him, what are you on about? It's not on the BNB chain. It's on KuCoin. It's on BitGet. It's on BingX. There's multiple exchanges that this is on. But he's only looking at PancakeSwap, where you guys can see the volume is 16k, 16 million, sorry. Or no, 16 grand. So the volume is terrible on there. He's thinking, oh, there's no volume. There's only 16k volume. Is a scam. These people are like, there's new people in crypto. They don't understand it. And they call projects a scam. And it irritates me because it's like, well, at least do a little bit of research, you know. Even a tiny bit of research will help. G-Man, wa alaikum salam, bro. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, if you know, if you've almost finished it, that's fine, bro. Focus on other coins. Don't just max buy one coin. Kevin, good to see you, buddy. I still don't like GTAI, bro. Don't market cap hunt, bro, because if you go look at GTAI, I heard someone else sent me this earlier as well. Someone sent me this earlier, but you guys have to realize there is 26% for the private guys. There's 10% for the team. There's 9% for the marketing, which is another version of selling. There's 4% for the seed, 4% for the public, 4% for the adversaries, 2% for the KOLs, and for the DAO, which is the community. But if you look at all of that, most of the supply there is for the early investors. So, why would you invest into a coin where a majority of the supply is in the hands of early investors? I personally would not invest. It doesn't matter what the vesting schedule is like, because whatever's being vested is early investors, mostly early investors. So you guys can see by the end of next year, this will have approximately a 2x dilution, just over a 2x dilution, 2.5x dilution, let's say. But you got to look at it, most of that is early investors. So I don't know. I'm not really keen on this. This could be a trade, nothing more than that. There's still a lot of tokens that need to be unlocked. Public's done though. KOL's almost done, so they're going to continue to sell. But don't market cap hunt. It's $13 million in market cap. It's not really that low. It's not about how much, how low the market cap is and how low the dilution is. You have to look at where the most of the dilution is. There was another guy the other day who told me something. I don't know what coin it was. I can't remember. Oh, it was this coin here. It's like, oh, why are you only show tokens that you like, that you hold? I go to him, are you stupid? Because I told him this project's not worth the investment. And he goes, oh, why is it not worth the investment? Why? Because you have to look at how much the token is, foundation is basically going to get sold off. 10% for the team, 10% for the strategic, 7% for the creators, which is the creators and the team is more or less the same thing. I don't know why they've split it into creators and team. That's the same thing. So you got to have a look at how much of the, advisors, sorry, what am I saying? Adversaries. Advisors, 6.5%, marketing, 6%, development, seed, 6%, community seed. Look how much of the token of the supply is in the hands of early investors. So yes, there might only be a 3x dilution or whatever the case is by the end of the year, but most of it is early investors. About 4x dilution, about 3.5x dilution, approximately by September. But most of it is early investors, so that's not really worth, in my opinion. There's multiple games, and the thing is, it's not like this is the best gaming project in the world. It's terrible. It's just an almost shitty first shooter game. There's thousands of these, hundreds of these now. It doesn't stand out in any way. Look how shit this game looks, bro. No one's playing this. Look at this. Fucking ass, bro. No one's playing this shit. If people wanted to play a game like this, they would have. Qorpo would have went parabolic, bro. Qorpo has a very similar game to this called Citizen Conflict or something. No one even plays that. So what makes you think people are going to play this shit game? First shooter games don't do well, specifically in the crypto space. They don't do well. There's too much competition. Munity is going to explode in altcoin season. Yeah, Munity will do well, my friend. That's what it is. I'm 20% in USDT. Should I start DCA now or wait till December? Do you expect much better price? I would personally wait, Madeira. I wouldn't buy now when everything's up so much. Smash the like button, Delario. Exactly, my friend. Yeah, look, I said Bitcoin could rally. We have to see what the unemployment comes out in a few days. Thoughts on GameFi Winner? I don't really like Winner, bro. That's a very old project. It pumped because it was being showed by influence. It didn't have a natural pump, and this is why you've seen this. What the fuck happened to this? I'm not really too keen on this, bro. This is $10 million in market cap. It's not like it's a low cap. It's at ARB. ARB changed their website. And what's going on with the website? Yeah, I'm not really too keen on this, my friend. It looks like this relaunched. Didn't this get hacked and relaunched? I'm pretty sure this got hacked and relaunched. Oh no, it didn't. It did not. But I'm not keen on this, bro. This got showed by a few influencers pumped, and all of a sudden, people are so bullish. Bro, why is there so many comments, bro? Fuck, you know. Buzz, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, O is the official provider for the BNB chain. Almost 6 months, hundreds of trades, and many sleepless hours. I'm finally almost even on tech. I think a lot of people are in that boat. What's my thought on Masa AI? This was another one that I was supposed to look at. Masa AI. Oh, I already looked into this, bro. It's too niche. This is, bro. It's way too niche. It's on the It's on the Taos. Okay, so if it because it's on the Tao, it's incubated by Binance. Okay, and Republic Crypto. If it's incubated by them, it will perform well. That's for sure. The volume's pretty good as well. So they got very good exchanges. To be fair, yeah, it's not too bad actually. It's all pump, but it won't give you crazy life-changing gains. Market cap looks way too high. If the fully diluted is 67 million, I wouldn't touch this. Any thoughts on Wisdom AI? I've already looked into Wisdom AI. I can't remember. Let me have a look. If this is one of those LLMs, I wouldn't touch it. These type of projects have too much competition. AI-driven crypto trading insights. Yeah, I don't like projects like this, Khaled. It's got decent backers, and they've got a docs team, which is good to see. They've got some shillers. That's for sure. This could be a decent trade. That's it. July this year had a very good pump. Now it's just consolidating. Yeah, this will pump. This hasn't experienced a run yet, so this will pump. Would I hold it myself? Most likely, I wouldn't hold it. No. They got good exchange as well. That's not bad actually. But when AI takes off, everything pumps. Even shit pumps. Even shit AI will pump. Some project called shit AI will still pump. It's not. It doesn't make you a genius by finding any AI coin that pumps. It's about finding the one that does the most gains. Like I found AI Tech and AGI. They did one of the most gains and Node AI. So that's all it depends. That's all that it depends on. But I don't think Wisdom AI has anything special about it, Khalid. Advice, please don't ask why, but I hold two 20K NXRA tokens, $900 looking to get out. Bro, you need to get rid of that shit, bro. NXRA has been hacked 2 times now. I don't really trust it. Any project that's been hacked 2 times, and they always class it as a hack, bro, 99% of the times it's not even a hack. Is most likely the team taking profits. And I do think that's exactly what's happened again. I think it's the team just taking profits and calling it a hack. But you can't get hacked 2 times, bro. It's very unlikely. They're just taking profits. The project gone to shits. No one cares about it. Everyone calls it a scam. Of course they're gonna do that. You need to get rid of that project, my friend. Put it into like Sensei's, AI Tech, anything. All of them will pump. Troy, don't ask me for price predictions, bro. Especially of a project that I don't even know too much about. I don't know enough about Axela to give you a price prediction. Beam, good to see you. Fireman John, good to see you, my buddy, my friend. Lewis, good to see you. I've been in markets for a long time, my friend. It doesn't show the market cap of what L1X looks pretty decent, to be fair. You might have to go on the Telegram and ask them what the market cap is. Top altcoins to buy now for 100x. Can we talk about this topic? Yeah, I can give you guys the 10 best coins that can do 100. That has the potential to do 100x. One of those projects is Sensei that has the potential to do 100x. Why? Because it's a micro cap. For this to do 100x, it does need $300 million in market cap. In a bull run, that is very achievable. Why? Because in the last bull run, a good project did about 200 to $300 million in market cap. If this bull run is, scheduled to be bigger than the previous one, which it generally is, just based off how money works, in order to boost the economy, what everyone has realized, the economic people, what they've realized is they have to increase the stimulus checks every single time to boost the economy. This is why every bull run gets bigger and bigger, because they have to increase the stimulus checks in order to boost the economy when they go back into QE. So this is why every bull run gets bigger, and because the value of money goes down. That's all it is. So Sensei can do 100x, if not a bit more. Why? Because I class Sensei as a good project. And like I said, a good project last cycle did 200 to $300 million in market cap. I do think, if this bull run is going to be bigger, let's say $400 million in market cap, that is 100x for Sensei. Munity, that's including dilution, because the dilution for Sensei is the bare minimum. We got Munity, which is a micro cap, 300, maybe 350 K market cap pushing. The dilution is not too bad. As long as we get an a gaming run beforehand, we should be fine. So Munity is another good project that can do 100x. For this to do 100x tomorrow, the next day, all it needs is like 20-30 million, which is realistically nothing. 20-30 million now is probably the market cap of Crown in a bear market. And this is one of the competitors. This is $25 million in market cap. This is basically 100x away from what Crown is now in a bear market, like I said. And this will get showed by the likes of Becca and all these other guys. So this is another one that could do 100x. Obviously, this should be a very small percentage of your portfolio. And for anyone that holds anything significant in any project is very unlikely to hold for 100x. Let's be realistic. And don't take that title so serious, my friend. That is, to get the clicks. I can tell you all these projects here are the best projects that will give you good returns. That all depends on when you sell, but giving specific 100x coins, we just don't know. We could see Tectum, a market cap of 50-60 million, could do 100x. Why? Because Tectum has the potential to do something like a Matic, because it's a very good layer one that is slowly getting adopted, and they do provide real value for the crypto space. This is why it can do 100x. Something like Orc can do 100x. Why? Because if miners adopt it, it can do 100x. Something like, not Relio, actually. That's about it, to be fair. OTK could do 100x as well, because it's the best gaming project on Solana. Jamie, good to see you, buddy. I've seen 100 crypto YouTubers, but G's number one. Mr. T, good to see you as well, buddy. It's very good to see you. How much is Qorpo going to drop, and what do I think? Now, for those of you guys that hold Qorpo, unfortunately, they have a very big unlock in about 2 days. So I do think this can have a decent, I would say like a flash crash, maybe 20%, maybe 30% dip. You could pull buy orders and quickly trade it. That is one thing you can do. I personally am not going to do that, but you could do it as a quick trade. But there's a big unlock coming. Oh, it's on the 29th actually. So you got the likes of the private round people getting their tokens, which equates to basically 500k. You got the influencer round getting the tokens, which is 160. You got the seed round getting the tokens, which is approximately about 170. You got the staking, which is definitely going to dump. You got 233K for that. And then you got the strategic, which is, what strategic? 500K. You got two strategics actually. No, that's September. So you got the strategic, which is 500K. So there's a massive unlock coming for Qorpo in a few days. And I do think it can drop. It all depends on market conditions, to be fair. It might not drop, straight away, but it might drop very quickly, when the market gets a bit bearish. Because those guys that got the tokens, they might hold to catch a little pump. And then, when the market gets boring, they just dump instantly. Because they're still in profits. And most of those guys are still in profits. That's why I think it can dump. You guys got to understand, seed round and stuff for Qorpo was like 2 cents. And the other ones are like 4 or 5 cents. I think it was either 3 to 5 cents, the public and the strategic. So they're still up like 3x. I don't have any RWA coins at the moment, but I am thinking in investing in prop base. Do you think it's good to accumulate? What wallet to use? Aptos network. Prop base is a very good token, my friend. I personally just buy on exchanges. I don't even know how to use the Aptos network. I don't even know what decks they have. Gora network, I don't really like. I've already looked into that. Disclosure. Which one would you choose between O and Sensei? It all depends, my friend. The thing is, if your portfolio is smaller, then go for Sensei. If you got a small portfolio, bro, I'll just go do or die, to be honest with you. Like, even if one of your coin does really well, you're gonna make a lot of money. That's the thing. If you're gonna go for safety options, you got a small portfolio, you're not gonna make much money. You rather just go big, in my opinion. So that's what I would do. At least it's not financial advice, but that's what I would do. If I had a portfolio of 5K, 10K, 15K, I'll just go big, go for the low caps. So I would personally go for Sensei. If you want a bit of a safer option, go for O. I personally hold both. You could go split 50-50 between both. It's another good option as well. James, you on holiday? You're in Bermuda. You're in the Bermuda Triangle, James. Good to see you, buddy, as well. Hits, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think he meant DCA, not DCI, Marco. Because that's not a good move. That's not a good move if it's DCI. Everyone joins Crypto's Patreon. Only a few spots left. In the blue one is going to be busy in the group. Don't even left behind. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. My private group has like 35 spots left, if that. So my private group has 35 spots left. I am capping it at 300 so it doesn't become a pump and dump group. Because it's not about the money, it's about helping people. And I will make my group a whale group in the next bear market. I guarantee you. Most of my group will make money. Whether it's, moving narrative to narrative, whether it's a bunch of trades, whatever the case is, there is plenty of trades that came from my group. Node AI, for example, we found at 200K market cap, which went on to do like over 150x. So there's a lot of trades that's gonna come. Multiple trades. We've made a lot of X's during the narrative jumping around. The live streams is going up. That's why there's so many comments. When I started watching, there was only constant 40, 50, now it's 85 at the moment. So live view has doubled since I joined. Like, that's true, actually. To be fair, the thing is, initially, when I did start YouTube, it was literally just, my group watching me. And eventually I branched out. But I appreciate that, Black. Some dudes made 32K page that has started the pumps. That could be, yeah, I think that's all it takes. They just need a whale to accumulate, and then just creates a bit of FOMO. When the whales accumulate, it's a good time to start buying. 70 likes or G become best friends with Archie and live streams on every stream. Fuck it, how crypto cut. If I become best friends with Archie, I'm not best friends with Archie. I think Seth is best friends with Archie, not me. Do I like Shrapnel? I don't really like Shrapnel. I've already explained to you guys, there's too many first shooter games, and Shrapnel is a little bit higher market cap for my liking. And the vesting is awful from my memories. So there's 30% not tracked, but what is that for? So that's the community rewards. Okay. So the tokens, actually the vesting is not even that bad. It's spread across 4 years. That's spread across 4 years, 27%. The only thing is this gets lineared in 2 months. So this is going to be running throughout the cycle, which is 20% of the supply. So that's quite harsh. You got the ecosystem fund, you got the strategic guys getting the tokens as well. So this is a little bit harsh in my opinion. Let's have a look how bad the tokens are. So 5 million currently. By September next year, it will be 25 million. So that's 5x dilution there. That's not worth it. For a game, that's just a first shooter game. Nothing special about it. 5x dilution is too much. So I personally don't like it, no. Yeah, WinRAR is a hack. WinRAR, whatever it's called, is actually a scam. Does it? It's probably full of bots, right? Cookie Monster, how you doing, buddy? It's very good to see you as well. Minlaya and Gora, saludos, this says Mexico. What? That? Who's Mexican? Can someone translate that, please? I don't know what it means, but Minlaya is shit, my friend. Don't buy Minlaya. Johans, how you doing, bro? Thoughts on Merlin? Yeah, Merlin's a pretty decent token, for sure. You would rather buy Merlin somewhere in September or November. September could be a good time now. There is quite a lot of dilution for this project. It is a good chain. However, it's $100 million in market cap with like 2x, 3x dilution. So you're not going to get crazy life-changing returns with this, but you will make money if you hold it. You know, like I said, you are not going to make life-changing money, that's for sure. I personally would not buy it. Price predictions, market cap for Node AI. Node AI will probably do another 5 to 10x from here, most likely. Could I check Minlayer? Minlayer's ass, bro. I've already looked. Minlayer's on my not worth list. I've already talked about Minlayer like 50 times. Minlayer CEO is a scammer, my friend. I don't like it. AJ, how are you, my bro? You want to know why? I can give you a brief. Of course, I can, my friend. Well, one of the key factors of Munity, you know, like I said, this should be a very small percentage of your portfolio. This is about less than 1% of my portfolio. Is the type of coin is pretty much at the bottom now. You know, we got like a 2x, 3x on this or some shit. 2x, I'll say from the bottom. But this should be a very small percentage of your portfolio. Why? Because it's a DJ gaming project that's $275 million in market cap. Let's say 350K approximately. At one point, it was lower than that with over 300K volume. So the volume is really, really good. Sometimes it gets even higher than this, close to like 600K, because a lot of people trade this. Now, why am I so bullish on this? Well, because if you compare it to its competitors, it's a lot better than its competitors. Why? Because it has 3 games rather than 1. So they have, and is esports as well. So it's mobile esports, cross-platform esports. So not only can you play this on your computer, laptop, you can also play on your mobile phone and have the chance to win 5K, 10K every single month. So that's going to incentivize people to play the game, especially when the gaming narrative takes off. You know, any project that has an earning aspect will do well. And the fact that they have 3 games is even more bullish, because people are more likely to play the game if there's multiple games. If you just have one game, people get bored. But if people don't like one of the games, they can go play the other game. But it's an RPG game. It's a mobile RPG game, and it's built on Beam. It's the same team that made Sandbox. So there's a lot of connections. They have a lot of employees. You know, I think the studio behind this is like across the world. They have 2 studios across the world with over 35 employees. Like I said, it's the same team that developed Sandbox. So it's the Sandbox team. And they have very, very good backers. Just look at the amount of partnerships they, developing during this, bear market. They just partnered with D-Chat literally 11 hours ago. This is them building the game. their main game comes out, which is going to be on the mobile. It's going to be the App Store, on the Google Store, and it's going to be on obviously on a computer, whatever. But if you look at it, you know, Hungry Games is the studio behind it. They're the same team that made Sandbox. Just look at how much partnerships they're doing. You know, just 2-3 days ago, they partnered with Tilted. They've partnered with what other company? There's quite a few different companies. They partnered with that company there, this company here. This is all this month, that company there. They've also partnered with Creo Engine as well. But the game looks and you guys can see Beam give them a shout out regularly. This is all he needs in a bull run to do well. Beam always gives them a shout out. And I'm bullish on Beam. I think Beam is one of the best chains for gaming. So I think Beam has a good chance of replacing Gala as one of the biggest gaming platforms. So you guys can see if Beam does really well, people will go and look for his ecosystem. If the horse racing narrative does well, you know, this isn't just horse racing and gaming. They also have a DeFi aspect as well. They do lending and stuff. At the same time, they have like this little farming games. People like this type of stuff. You guys can see this. You know, this is why I'm bullish on it. And with a market cap of 200-300K, you cannot go wrong buying a small bag of this, my friend. You know, I always tell people, buy a bag and just don't look back at it. Look at it in a few months' time. Don't look at it all the time. These type of projects goes up 50% one day, comes down 50% the next. That's how it is. But they've got some good partnerships. They partner with Creo Engine, One Cat. You know, they're very, very well established with Beam. That's why I like this project. And it's a micro cap. You can't go wrong having this in your portfolio as a micro cap, my friend. But they've got a very good partnership. They're continuously developing. That's what you look for. When the market is dead, you want these projects to be developing. And this will be on Beam as well. I mean, just look at the backers. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. But they're backed by Amenacore Brand, Sandbox, Beam, you know, Meta Circle, which is the same company as Beam anyways. Polygon, Magic Square, AWS Game Tech, Supra, Gate. They're gonna get on Big Gate as well. You guys can see this is the little clues you have to look for. Look at all the exchanges they partner with. So now you know, and this is the thing, right? When you look at their partnerships, you have to look at some of the exchanges. So because it's already on Gate, it's already on Mexi. Now they've had a partnership with Big Get, meaning a Big Get listing will happen at some point. And most likely it will be when the gaming narrative is hot, because the team behind this is quite smart. They're not stupid. You know, everybody needed a DEX. They went and got Uniswap. It's on ETH and Polygon, and it will be on Beam as well when the main game comes out. The market cap is 200K, 195K. This was how long ago was this? Shit, why is it so zoomed in? This was last month. So maybe it's like 250K market cap then. This is why, it's a very brief summary of why I'm bullish on this project. I do think this will do well. It's such a tiny cap. You cannot go wrong buying a bag of this. That's why I think, at least. Sunsei will pay bigger exchanges during bull run soon. Yeah, of course they will, my friend. They're gonna get Bybit and KuCoin. Upset amidst AI tech on the dip, down under 60 million market cap. Bro, if you watch my live stream, I was telling people to buy AI tech. People were asking me what's the best DCA, and I always told them AI tech. AI tech was very undervalued. You know, it was like 6 cents. And I timed the bottom for this very, very well. Very well. I think it went as low as like 6 cents or something, 6.5, 6.2. So I timed this very well. Facts, how you doing, buddy? It's very good to see you in here. Should I sell my GLQ for all? I think GLQ has had a parabolic run. I've personally made around 50x on GLQ. And this is one of those projects that's already had its parabolic run. So I don't get why people still hold this, think is going to continue to go higher. This is an old project, first of all. This had at least 2 AI runs now. There's no point holding this, in my opinion. It's not anything unique. It's just the AI that creates dApps. That's it. It's AI tool that creates dApps. That's what initially wanted to be, but it's off chain. That's why it's a little bit bullish. But there's multiple projects like GLQ now already. But there's not many projects like Alt. Don't sleep on Alt, boy. It's just hold it and just you will pay off at some point, I guarantee you. Thinking about selling Tecton for AGI, what do I think, G? I don't think that's a good move, my friend. I think you should hold both. Could I do a review on Gora and Octavia? Octavia is not worth the investment. Let me have a look at Gora. Yeah, this doesn't look that good, my friend. Instantly, I can just see it. It's already broken support. Tokenized breaking boundaries. Let me have a look at this. Looks like an RWA coin. Get price on chain. This looks fucking terrible, bro. This looks like a scam. This looks like one of the worst projects I've ever seen. Yeah, this is terrible, bro. This is terrible. This will pump maybe if AI narrative takes off. It will probably pump, but this is shit. And Octavia is too harsh investing, so I wouldn't touch it. Yeah, but this is actually terrible. What the fuck is this? Do you expect another crash coming? I don't think there will be another crash, no. And it won't be a crash like we had in August. No way. And I think the chances of a recession now is very low. It all depends on what the next unemployment data comes in. But the Fed is have noticed, and they are going to switch to QE very soon. And they haven't pivoted yet. I've always told people a rate cut is not a pivot. Is in the right direction. We're going towards a pivot, but the Fed has not started printing at the moment aggressively and going into QE. You guys can see they haven't added to the balance sheet. So therefore, it's not the right time to buy alts aggressively. The best ones are the ones that if a coin is very undervalued, something like alt, you should DCA those. Don't DCA the ones that's pumping. Fall more into those ones. Accumulate the ones that's in very good DCA ranges. I somehow have an uncomfortable feeling about Tectum. AGI looks much more stable. Look, overkill. Tectum will not rug before the bull run. If he rugs afterwards, I don't care. Why? Because I'm already holding most of these projects till the bull run. I'm not holding anything past the bull run. I want to make this very, very clear when there's 93 people watching. I'm not holding any of these tokens I'm shilling over here past the bull run. None of these are going to be held past the bull run. All of these as well, some of these moonbags that I hold, they're not going to be held past the bull run. So if Tectum rugs maybe the end of the bull run or something, I couldn't care less. I'm not holding Tectum past the bull run. Why? Because when the market corrects, it'll probably go back down to $2-3 again. And even then, I probably wouldn't touch it, to be honest. But I understand that. I think Tectum is a bit dodgy in the sense where, but then you could say that, but then, it's only because the CEO is a little bit of a retard. But that's the only thing I don't like about Tectum. But they are working, they're developing. And they're going to keep doing this. At the end of the day, bro, 99% of cryptos are scams. We are here only to make money. I don't give a fuck about any of these tokens. I don't have no, attachment to any of these tokens. I would sell them tomorrow if they do something stupid. Even Sensei, even though I talk about them a lot. Why? Because they're going to make us money. That's the only reason I talk about it. I don't give a fuck about them. They could go rug in the bull run. I couldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? As long as we make our money on it and we take profits, whatever happens after the bull run, I couldn't care less. There will be new scams coming out next bear market that we can make 100x on. It makes no difference. Don't marry any of your coins, including Casper, for some of you Casper maxis. You just don't know what's going to happen in the bear market. You hold your Casper, and Bitcoin goes down 70%. What do you think is going to happen to Casper? You think it's going to hold up? No, it's going to go down 90%, 99%. It will probably go back down to 1 cent, and you you could have sold it at $1, you know, $1.50, $2, whatever the case is. But instead, you decided to hold. Now you're down on your money, and you could have made good money. So don't hold anything past the bull run. But yeah, these guys are still developing. This is what caused the pump. They basically did an AMA with what was that? I think it was one of those big what was it, man? It was, I think it was, oh, there he is, Bitcoin.com news. They done an AMA with them. These guys have like 3.5 million followers or 3 million followers. This is what caused the decent pump, and this is the type of marketing that's good marketing. This brought some new investors in the token. That's why it's pumping. I hit 104 viewers. I think I've hit more than that, Black. Skitty, how you doing, bro? Hoping to actually see zero value in AWT. What's AWT's price action today? Just let that one go. Just don't even think about that one, skid marks. You're just gonna stress you out. This is 70, fucking now 70K now. This shit will probably this will pump at some point, man. You'll probably get broke even at this at some point, skid marks. Just leave it. You'll get broke even at some point. When new investors come in, you know, they're gonna probably change everything. But this is a bit this is a big scam. AWT is a big scam. What do I think about WEKO? I don't really like WeCoin, bro. Like I had a big bag in this one point. I had like 70, 80K in this or some shit. Like I had like 5% of the supply, bro, at one point. When this was a micro cap. And I'm not really bullish on this. This only pumped because of influencers, you know, doing buy alerts on this. It's a micro cap. The traded volume is 46K. The liquidity is low. All you need is a group to do a buy alert and it will do a pump like this. That's all it is. It's not a natural pump. It's not pumping because they had some crazy bullish news. This pumped because of a buy alert. That's it. And like I've said, I've spoken to the CEO of this project privately. I've given them ideas on how to make the project better. I have participated in the development of this project. So I am aware of the quality of the team. And I would say I'm not really keen on the quality of the team. I did an AMA with these guys sometime last year. And that's how I started speaking to the CEO in my public group. Since then, it's done really well for us. Done like a 20, 30x or something. It's like 100K market cap or 200K, 150K market cap at one point. Went to well over 3 million. So it's done pretty well for us. But would I hold this? I would not hold this. The only reason this is even attractive as an investment is because it's a micro cap. That's it. But there's no value behind this project. They're not tokenizing anything special. That's why I wouldn't hold it. This is better RWA projects. Don't market cap hunt. This is not a good one. I know it's not a good one because I've spoken to the team privately. And I used to hold a big chunk of this as well. So I'm not biased behind it. I sold all my bag. Bro, you are pumping up at it. Yeah, I'll pump the shit out of Epiko, bro. This is one of my master classes in during the gaming runs. You know, this was one of my master class. This is when I found this project right here, and this is what I've done to it all the way up here. This is all me. It's done a lot of X's, well over 30x, that's for sure. You guys have to do the maths. It was 4 zeros down, and it went to 2 cents. So I don't know how many X's that is, but this was my work. This one. Okay, now it's dead. No problem, my friend. Epiko was the best trade ever, bro. So many people made money on this. What's my thoughts on Porto? I think Porto is decent, but I wouldn't hold it though. But I'm not. What is my average buying for AWT? Don't know actually. I think I'm down on AWT right now. I think I'm definitely down on AWT, yes. I think my average is like 12 cents or some shit. I'm not too sure. Somewhere around 12. It's my average for all. I don't really care if my bag's down short term, but I'm not concerned. Even I'm down on my bag, bro, and I don't care. Competition for Munity is de-race and compete, which I don't like, are way better in any shape and form. They're not better at all. First of all, de-race is more or less like a rug pull. You know, they've relaunched as ZK race or some bullshit like that just to catch the narrative. It's an old token, no one really cares about it. The reason it don't wow last cycle is because AWT was shitting it. Same thing with compete. I don't think they're gonna perform that well this cycle. I think people want newer stuff, and you know the fact that Munity is on Beam is bullish. I like Beam, but I just talked about GLQ, but no. I'm going to sign up for a year membership. It says 400 in crypto, but it lets me use credit card also. Is that okay? I used to say Telegram, did move to Discord. Yeah, so Marcus, if you want to join the private group, my friend, if you want to pay through crypto, you have to make sure it's, you know, it has to be the Polygon chain. So if you want to join, if you don't want to do it that way, join my public group, DM me, and I would send my USDT wallet. That way is, you know, bro, there's so many people that sign up, and what they do is, where was it? A crypto for 1 year. But what they do is, you know, they use the base network, and the money gets lost because that money goes into my Mexi wallet, and Mexi does not accept USDC on base, so it just gets drained. So you have to make sure it's the Polygon network. This is why I've made it very clear. It has to be the Polygon network. It has to be. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So yeah. Maybe I need to update this, but I've not touched this in a long time. But yeah, you can do it fiat. But if you're going to do it crypto markets, just DM me on Telegram. We can sort it out, my friend. But I am on Discord. I need to update it. I just come back from holiday, so I haven't really had the chance to change it. Munity token unlock tomorrow. Yeah, Munity token unlock tomorrow, but the price is not going to dump because the unlocks are tiny. And you got to keep in mind, you have to look at where the unlocks are going to happen for Munity. It's like 6-7% or something early investors, and all the early investors are down huge on their bags, so they're not going to dump it. Why? Because they're down like 50-60% or something, so there's no one really left to dump on this. That's why it doesn't, every single unlock, it doesn't dump, it barely dumps. Why does Truth chart look dead? Chart looks dead. I don't know actually. Truth, I have no clue, my friend. Oh, because there's a lot of early investors. That's why in this is the Truth you're talking about. We got to understand why this is going down. I told people I would only buy this project if it goes to a certain price, and you have to understand why that's the case. What? Because if you look down here, go look at all the early investors. These idols are up 30%. So what do you think? These guys are up way more than them. That's for sure. So this is why I think this will continue to dump. So if these guys are up, you know, this raised 6.5 million, probably a bit more because of this. Oh, that's a base ecosystem. Okay, that's probably some extra tokens when they migrate to base. But a lot of this is in the hands of early investors. 6.5 million is in the hands of early investors, and the investors hold 25% of the supply. The team holds 13. So you got to keep in mind, the reason this is dumping because the early investors are up on the investment, and they're going to continue to dump. So yeah, that's why it's dumping, my friend. There's linear unlock as well. This is like just over a 2x dilution. I would only buy this at a certain price. I wasn't going to touch it. And it's not really, this is a lot. Every project that launched this year, April, May times, this is a normal chart for it. It's a very normal chart for any project that launched, you know, in March. Since then, the market is, everything has dropped 70-80%. So I'm not really surprised this has either. Every single project that's launched has happened. QuantMed AI coming out September G Tectum's second incubated project. I'll have a look in that one actually. Free protocol looks decent. I haven't really looked at the vesting schedule though. Rashid Salambo, walaikum salambo. What do you think about, what is this? SYNT. Oh, what? This ain't even a project, bro. Oh, it is. Synonet. What the fuck is this chart? It's bugged out. Good exchanges, Mexi, KuCoin, HTX, Gate. It's decent exchanges. Let's have a look at what this is now as a project. Endless data, infinite possibilities, any data, any chain, real-time execution, power, data infrastructure. Data is pretty bullish, so data layer, AI, DeFi, deep in trading, IoT, gaming, governance, and other Web3 spaces. Yeah, this is a good project actually. It's got good use cases. I like projects that tackle the data problem. That's why I like Nuclei. Because a lot of the data we use doesn't even get used properly. That's why it's bullish when the project aims to tackle the data problem. So we don't use our data efficiently. Most of it gets wasted, and that's a waste of money. So when you're wasting your data, it's not good for companies' overall cost. So if a project solves that problem, you're going to save all the big companies a lot of money, and you will get mass adopted. This is how it works. So this aims to solve the data problem in AI, DeFi, deepin, and gaming. So it can do well. Is the team docs? That's the real question. Oh, the team is docs, yes. Yeah, so the team is doxed. You know, if I was doing a deep dive in this, I'll look at the background of the team, see if they're legit or not. So it's backed by, let's have a look at who they're backed by. Is that Da Vinci? Moonrock Capital, that's pretty decent. Polygon. They've got decent backers, nothing special, nothing really stands out. I don't see no big players behind this. They've got a lot of early investors, it seems. It's not too bad, bro. Not too bad at all. This will definitely pump. I don't know why the chart looks like that. Maybe because it's a brand new project. It only launched recently. Like I told you guys, any new project that launches will dump significantly. So do not buy for a few months. Like I said, there's no rush buying in that project. Where's my bro? Let's have a look at the investing schedule for that project. How much of it is in the hands of early investors? Because it looks like a lot of it is already in circulation. Oh, there's no vesting schedule, bro. Oh, this is a migration coin. Oh, red flag, red flag, red flag. Yeah, this is a migration coin, bro. This looks like it was under something else and then just migrated to this. I don't like projects like that. It looks like they're just catching the next narrative. So this looks like, you know, this was wherever this was before, Noah AI, no I. And now what they've done is they've just migrated to a better chain, well, a better narrative. So yeah, I'm not bullish on this no more actually. I need to check how old the other token was. Fatah, stop spamming coins, bro. What do I think about Calquito Finance? 50% of my support. Why is 50% of your portfolio in one coin, my friend? That's crazy, that is. Yeah, Calquito Finance is decent, for sure. T13, how you doing, brother? How long is your more research tab on the screen? It's not that long. It's like, I think it's one more project at the bottom, that's it. AA, ATR, or what's AA doing? I gotta get rid of a lot of this shit, bro. A lot of this is ass. I've done my research. I just haven't really checked. I haven't really updated this list. I need to update this list. Yeah, this hasn't really pumped with the market. Are really all truth hold for the AWT sector? Video is, I'm not too sure about Truth at the moment. I can't really, the RWA projects are only for the private group at the moment, perma-B. What the hell, $400 there? What a gem. Yeah, I like to make it cheap, Merkel. $400 is nothing, but if you get it for the whole year, that's you're gonna make that money back so quick. I just giving you guys just on this live stream, I'm giving you guys multiple 2x's. You can make that $400 back so quickly because you're gonna. It's not just about buying what projects, it's about buying the right time. If you look, I can't show you my DCA alerts, but if you look at my DCA alerts in August, everything was pretty much at the bottom. I got everything more or less at the bottom. So you would have made a lot of money already. And the thing is, I told my group to buy heavier, meaning that a lot of people bought a lot during the August dip, which, there's like a 30% chance that could be the bottom. Specifically for altcoins, that could be the bottom for this cycle. Because dominance is already at, 57%, almost 58%. And, total free is a lot higher than what it was here. I basically timed this bang on. You guys can see my range right here. I'll put this, this over here for a specific range and hit that exact range, a very exact range. So, not only do you save money in my private group, you also make money. $400, most people made that. Well, everyone's up double, triple what they put in August. Now, I'm showing you guys on a live stream because I can't give you specific DCA alerts. It's not fair for the private group. I can tell you what to buy. I told you guys to buy OTK of 0.15 cents. And then 2 days later, it went on to do like a free 4x. My thoughts on Tron meme coin, I think all of them are ass. They're just temporary hype. Myth, how you doing, bro? Did you manage to bridge AWT to BNB chain? You can bridge AWT to BNB chain, just use Stargate Finance, I'm pretty sure. I don't have my AWT on the BNB chain though. I have mine on the mainnet. Andrea, how you doing, bro? Andreas, how you doing as well? Amazing stream, G. You're the best. Thank you very much, my friends. Good to see you as well. 104 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes or G Rugs everything and foremost until boy, smash the like button right now. Very Dini, good to see you, buddy. Nadia, good to see you. Life changer, how you doing, bro? Tiri Greg, good to see you. Crypto Orova, how you doing? Alex, good to see you. You like meme coins? I don't like meme coins, bro. I'm not really a meme coin investor. I don't think meme coins are even worth. Are these bots or something, bro? What the fuck? Why is people shitting Maelstrom? Is Tomi a good project? We can have a look at Tomi. Oh, I've already looked into this, but this is an RWA project. It's not too bad. Oh no, it's a deeping one on it. This will pump in the deeping narrative, but it's not too bad. Yeah, this is actually decent. It's already broken the support line, so this could go as low as, it can go very, very low. Anything that launched on March is pretty much dead now, so I'm not surprised. If this continues to go lower, this might be worth a bag. A trade bag at least. My friend, I don't care about meme tokens, bro. You need to go watch something like Sepro that does meme coins. I don't really care about meme coins. If you want to go ask meme coins, go watch Sepro. He loves meme coins. I don't like it. Where's my mods, bro? I start banning them, Crypto God, please. Faith, how you doing, bro? All these idiots that come in and shit in meme coins, just ban them, bro. Insta. Don't sleep on IG verse. What the fuck is this? Iguverse. Bro, the volume is high just based on the fact that it's dumping. So the volume's not high because of buy pressures, sell pressure. Boys, NFT token. This is I don't like this. AI generated AFT, bro. Of course, very unique. How unique. Well, this is not the type of tokens you want to buy, my friend. These are not going to perform that well. Clash and win PvP. What the fuck is this? They got KuCoin, Chainlink, OKX as well. What the hell? And they've got a partnership with OKX. This could do well, to be fair. It's based on the partnerships. Are these guys still active? That's the main question. Let's have a look. That's these. Look, this is one thing you gotta be very careful of. Do not get excited based on the fact that these guys have this much followers, because these followers are most likely bots. They're not real followers. You have to look at their engagement. So if you guys look at this, right, and they've posted, the last time they posted was back in 2022. This is a rock pool, my friend. This is a dead project. The fuck? July 2022. Yeah, this is a rock pool, bro. Don't buy this. Don't touch this. It's a very, very, very good rock pool. This is. Why are you shitting rock pools, bro? Come on, you're better than that. Merkel, you're a G, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Bro, this guy is shilling meme. He's shilling basically rock pools. This is a rock pool. You guys can see the last time they posted, but is last year. Back in, I wouldn't touch that. I'm part of Banter VIP group and Morales VIP group, but I find this group is more into low cap gems. The others I will join ASAP. Yeah, you can join, my friend. I'm more of a low cap investor, but I've made a lot of exits. So 60x Naka, 42x, 45x. All these projects I got into very early. Redio 200x, SMT 80x. I found Relio when no one was talking about it. Same thing with Tau. No one was talking about Tau back at $40. I was talking about Tau back at $40. SMT as well back in the FTX crash. Tectum, AGIX, DMTR. There's so many projects, bro. Once the market heats up, there's going to be a lot more added to this list. We're going to add a lot more to this list. On this list, yeah. People need to understand that projects are not their friends. They're here to make money. Please out here to, yeah, exactly, my friend. If you don't dump your tokens, the team will dump on you, or the early investors will dump on you. So, and in these YouTubers will dump on you as well. Look how much of these retarded influencers are telling you to hold your Casper to the next bull run. It's like, bro, they're gonna tell you one thing, and then if you go track their wallets and look at their wallets, they're doing a complete another thing. Look at Crypto John. He's telling his group, I haven't sold a penny of these little shitty meme coins he was shitting. But if you tracked his wallet, you would have seen that he just kept dumping and dumping and dumping. This is what a lot of these scammers do. So when you got these little stupid influencers like Galaxy and all these other retards telling you Casper's going to go to $5, that's just another word for you hold to $5, I will get out after 5x because I got large amounts of money in this, and you will be my exit liquidity. That's basically what they say. $5 for Casper is not going to happen. It's very unlikely to even do a $2. Casper's $5 billion or $4 billion in market cap. You'd be lucky to do a 5x. I don't know why people are expecting this to do crazy amounts of numbers when you can't even run small contracts at the moment. So who's even going to build on them? No one's building on Casper. I don't even think institutions are going to adopt it. Institutions are buying Solana, ETH, AVAX, the older ones, not buying Casper. Maybe institutions will buy Casper next cycle. Not this cycle, I don't think. There's obviously a lot of people into it. There's a lot of retail, there's a lot of institutions probably already into Casper, but not in the big ones because they can't run smart contracts. So it's pointless. No one's going to build on them. No big company like Visa is going to build on them because they can't run smart contracts. And the only reason Casper even pumped was one of the biggest reasons it pumped was because it was all the miners got adopted it. If all the miners adopt AWT, it can easily go to 5, 6 billion, $10 billion in market cap. Because miners, you don't understand how much buying power, how high miners can make a project go. Look at Cadena last cycle. Look at Casper this cycle. These are miners. Mining project called Parabolic. Proof of work project called Parabolic. Look at Zeph. I bought Zeph. I didn't call Zeph, but I bought it at $2 or £2 or something, or £1.50. Went up to like 40, £50 in a space of a month. These proof of work tokens do really well because of mining. That's why I think AWT has a good chance. AWT is 65% of the supplies for miners. Yeah, Merkel. I don't know why I see it. Yeah, so Soil is decent for RWA. You can buy any RWA project though, or do well, to be honest, when the narrative kicks in. Redo is decent as well. Most of your coins are already leaked. I was only asking as an option, but thanks. Most of my coin is already leaked. Nah, you don't even know about my coins, to be honest with you. Perma B. You might know about one of them, but you gotta keep in mind I've got rid of a few as well, so you're not gonna know which RWA project I got rid of because you're not speaking to the teams of them. So you might think it's leaked and you might hold it, but then you'll see my group has sold it and we're buying something new. So it's not leaked. Trust me, bro. You the tokens you think I'm holding, I'm not holding them no more. Jay Sheldon, how you doing, bro? This guy's spamming them, bro. Would you AMA Munity team? I don't even like talking about gaming projects. I know. I'm more interested to talk about something like RWA, even RWA or even AI, rather than something like gaming. Like I don't even know what I could say. Like I will do if you guys want me to do AMA with the Munity team. I can't do it, of course. They'll probably be more than happy to do it. Lithium, Casper in terms of ecosystem. Yeah, Lithium's another good one as well, Myth. Lithium's another proof of work token that done really well. They've done hundreds of X's already. Most people find a Lithium after he's done 100x and they get bullish on it, which is weird. Most people got bullish on Dynex and got fucking wrecked. Good Dynex now. But people were trying to buy this shit like $60, 60 cents, sorry, $1, thinking it's going to go higher. But since then, all it's done is just continue to go lower and lower. It went as low as 33 cents. Why? Because it's already done hundreds of X's already. They're not doing no marketing. They have no money. It's like, what do you expect this to do? So already ran. The teams probably left, made their money. Don't give a fuck about this project anymore. Oh, yeah, of course. Like Sensei and oh yeah, of course. I'm talking about my RWA coins. You don't know which ones I'm holding though. Hi G, what's your thoughts on CAU? CAU, that sounds familiar. $2 million market cap, very good volume. Chart looks like it's pretty much bottomed out. Let's have a look at what this is. Offline mining. Oh, this shit. I remember this. Yeah, this will highly depend on if miners adopt it. Offline mining, it sounds good, but I don't think it's realistic. This done very well when it came out. Went as high as $17, but I'm not really too keen on this, but I'll be honest with you. Offline mining, I'm not really keen. But no one even adopted this. It's all done is dump all this time. Maybe we worth a trade at some point. Yeah, I used to watch John and I bought Casper. Yeah, I think it may be Casper. He's probably hard, but everything else he probably was selling. Do you have a question? What sites when your coins were created? Yeah, what site shows all of them? Oh, in terms of watch size, I'm not too sure actually. I'm not too sure. A lot of these coins have recreated. This is the thing though, you don't even realize half of these coins, the team specifically, have already made a token. They've made a new one. For example, for the same team that basically rugged and left Fab out, is the same team that made all games. So this is a rug project now, more or less. No one gives a fuck about this Fab out coin. It's more or less dead. It's the same team that made all games. And look what they've done to all games. They've done the exact same thing to all games. The team behind Fab, anything to do with that scammer that made Fab out is the same thing with this. This is a scam. Another scam. It probably will pump because they're probably still working, but you know, you guys already learned from ICNX all games that the car racing game is not that good. It's not that good at all. But these guys still working, so it will pump at some point for sure. Excited ahead, we're thrilled to announce our cross with Nakamoto Games. This account's suspended, so it's not even. I don't even know why they even done that. But why are they partnering with scams that's been suspended? So you know, this all games are just scammers, bro. But the car racing narrative has just been killed. The gaming narrative specifically just been killed. It's only a few games that's actually pumping. I can see some of your comments. I can see these ones. I couldn't see the ones before though, if you're saying something. You can't tell Jay Sheldon where the team is. That's the thing. GAU, it's not worth no more. It was worth at one point. It's not worth no more. It's too late. Crypto got no good, my friend. How you at work now? It's like 9 p.m. for me. Not much going on with ZF. ZF is just a DEX. That's all it is, bro. It's not really much to be going on with ZF. It's just, you know, this would be a tiny percentage of your portfolio, bro. What's MinLayer doing today? Is it pumping? The problem with MinLayer pump is it doesn't last. The team just dumps, or people just dump, get rid of this shit. So he pumped from 8 cents to, so he done like a 2x pretty much, and then straight back down. See how long this lasts. Emma will pump at some point. When the narrative kicks in, everything pumps. I just don't like the team behind it. I'm bearish on ZF. At this point, it doesn't look good. Looks like you have made coin off. Yeah, this is not looking good, is it? It will still do well when ZK thing does well. This is the thing, right? I don't like holding large amounts of money in projects where it relies on something else to do well. And this does rely on ZK thing to do well. So if we see ZK thing do well, this would also do well. Otherwise, this is not going to do anything specific. But the swap and earn aspect will make it perform for sure. They're on linear now as well, which is pretty good. But you know, the price action for these projects is what happens when sentiment dies. This is a DEX at the end of the day. It's not anything special. It's a DEX. Why would you put a large amount of money in this project? It's a DEX. How many X's do I think a lithium can pull? A lithium could do like a 10 to 20x, I think. No more than that though. Yeah, I stay miles away from race. I don't touch racing games, bro. What's the roadmap to become an investor like you? What is the roadmap to become an investor like you? There's no roadmap, my friend. You just have to, you know. I would say you just have to get experience, bro. That's it. There's no roadmap to become an investor like me. Once you gain the experience, you'll be able to do stuff on your own. But you won't become an investor like me because you don't have the same network as I do or the same connections as I do. It's very hard to become an investor to a high level because look, crypto has to do a lot with networking. If you have the right people around you, you can get access to information that most people cannot get access to. One, for example. At the same time, you know what projects, what to look for in projects, how to catch trends. A lot of people don't know how to do that stuff. They just buy whatever influencers show to them. So yeah. To become an investor like me, bro, it takes years. You need to build a lot of connections, which most people do not have, to be honest with you. Even people that's been on YouTube for multiple years, they don't even have the connections I do. They just pay chillers. They just get paid by the group, by the team to share it on YouTube. That's it. But I don't, I don't need to get paid. People just tell me what it is. I will not say who talked about our games besides things. Thoughts on Ponke? Ponke, let's have a look at Ponke. Is this a meme coin? The fuck is this meme coin? So high cap, it's on Solana. Chart looks decent. It's consolidating and ranging. I don't know what to tell you, bro. This is a meme coin. There's not really much you can say about a meme coin. Like, I don't really know what to look for in a meme coin, to be honest with you. They seem to have decent engagement, that's for sure. They've got community behind them. It'll pump. It'll pump on the Solana meme coins go parabolic again. Otherwise, it's just a dead project. It's just a normal meme coin, to be honest. There's multiple high cap ones. You can buy Turbo, Maniki, Brett, so many of them. Hoppy, whatever it's called. Yeah, Crest is the subnet for Peak. So you know how you have Moon River and Moonbeam? So Crest is the testnet for Peak. That's what it is. So in order to get Peak, you can hold Crest and they'll airdrop you Peak. That's it. But Crest is pointless. Peak is the real project. All right, boys, I'm going to wrap up this live stream now. It's in like an hour and a half. I think that's more than enough. It's more than enough. Wrap up this live stream. If you guys want to join the private community, you can either join through here or you can join through Buy Me a Coffee. It's entirely up to you. I do prefer WAP now. I might just get rid of Buy Me a Coffee now. Well, whoever's on there can just stay on there. But I prefer this because it's easier to track. It's a lot easier to track. But thank you guys for coming down, for tuning in. What did you ask? What did you ask about, Rashid? 98 likes. Let's get to 100 likes right now. Those of you who have not liked, you better like, you better like right now. $100 likes or I'll shave G's head and we'll lose the hair indicator. Yeah, the hair indicator has been pretty active recently, My hair was up, the market gets bullish. So if I'm feeling bullish, you'll see my hair up. Not all the time, though. Sometimes I can't be bothered to fix it. Yeah. Ross, let me make 4 alt accounts. This can't happen. Don't worry, boys. What's going to happen is there's probably going to be people that haven't joined the stream now. They'll probably just like it anyway. So we'll get to 100 likes. We'll probably get to like 120, 130 on the stream. Yeah, we do need an Easter, to be fair. All right, boys. Appreciate everyone that came down. I'll probably be live on Wednesday. I'm going to do a private stream tomorrow. And then I've got football afterwards. So all of you guys that came down, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming down, buddy. This is the first time I've actually seen you. So yeah. Drop a like if you haven't already done so. Subscribe as well. And if you turn the little notification on, every time I go live, you guys will know. But yeah, thank you guys for coming down as well. I'll see you guys soon. Minato, it's very good to see you as well, buddy. Have a wonderful night or afternoon or wherever you are in the world. For me, it's nighttime. But take care, you guys.